नमस्कार, स्वागत छ यहाँलाई कलर्स अफ अप्लायन्सेस प्रेजेन्ट जीवन साथीमा म मालविका सुब्बा। आजको जोडी हामीले बिजनेस सेक्टरबाट निम्ति आएका छौं। दुवैजनाले एकअर्कालाई 23 वर्ष अगाडि भेट गर्नुभएको थियो बेंगलोरमा, जहाँ दुवैजना डिफ्रेन्ट सेक्टरमा पढ्दै हुनुहुन्थ्यो। 23 वर्ष अगाडि भेट्दाखेरि एकअर्कालाई त्यति सिरियसली नलिए तापनि उहाँहरूले 18 वर्ष अगाडि वैवाहिक बन्धनमा बाँधिनु भएको छ र दुईटा ब्युटिफुल चिल्ड्रेन पनि छ उहाँहरूको। ज्योति ग्रुपबाट बिलोङ गर्नुहुन्छ दुवैजना। Please welcome the Chairman of Honda Nepal, Director of Jyoti Group, Saurabh Jyoti, and the Chief Branding Officer of Syakar Company, Srijana Shakya Jyoti.
And she's like, she doesn't want to get married. And
oh my God.
And she started crying. She started crying. She's saying, I don't want to get married 2 weeks before marriage. And I'm like, okay, now you don't get married after 2 weeks. Then I couldn't just convince her, you know. So ultimately, I broke down and I cried, and then she agreed.
I said, oh God, now what do I do? I said, okay, let's marry.
Thank you so much, Saurabh and Srijana, for coming to our show. Thank you so much for taking time out from your busy schedule. Kasto hununcha yaha duvaijana?
Very good.
Fine, good.
So televisionमा त्यति धेरै यहाँले अन्तर्वार्ता दिनुभएको छैन हैन एज अ कपल एकदमै फ्यू मात्रै होला धेरै सो पेपर्समा मात्रै हामीले देखेका छौं यहाँको अन्तर्वार्ता इज इट लाइक नर्भस कमिङ इज द स्टुडियो लाइट्स एन्ड एभ्रीथिङ
More than nervous, quite unusual, all these lights and the setup and the cameras.
So don't worry.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, right. As if हामीले पत्याए त्यो कुरालाई
अब के भनिदिन्छ पोल खोल्यो
भने he's nervous about that होला चाहिँ
So सुरुवातीमा नै हामी जान चाहन्छौं 23 वर्ष अगाडि जहाँ तपाईहरुले बेंगलोरमा छुटाछुटै कलेजमा पढ्नुहुन्थ्यो यहाँहरु त्यतिखेर एकअर्कालाई भेट गर्नुभयो सुरुवातीको भेटघाटको क्रमको बारेमा हामीले के भनिदिनुस् न
You start or I start?
You can start.
Being so polite.
Ladies first.
I think मैले first time देखेको भनेको चाहिँ I had gone for a movie and I was buying popcorn and he was also buying his popcorn अनि मेरो श्रीलङ्कन फ्रेन्डले do you know this Nepali guy भनेर सोध्यो अनि मैले no को हो भने and then he said उसको नाम सौरभ हो but he's such a snob है don't ever talk to him भने I said I don't even know him भने then त्यसपछि after कति months one of my friend Tibetan friend said like can I get a friend over भनेर भन्यो I was staying in a paying guest and I said yeah of course भने then this guy comes with her like and that's how I actually got introduced to him
the first time. What was your reaction तपाईले उहाँलाई first time देख्दाखेरि
I think I had seen her prior पहिला देखिसकेको थिएँ there was a Galaxy movie theater in Bangalore those days. It was one of the nice movie theaters. So we had gone for a movie with my friends, and then I saw her there. And then I saw her there, and I found her very pretty. And I was talking to my friends about her, and so that was the first time I saw her and noticed her. Tyo pachi chai, and then as she said, you know, then later I was actually dating a friend, Manu.
Oh, really?
so we happened to, you know, go over and where she was staying as a PG. Ani त्यही भेट्यो.
So त्यसपछि कसरी कुरा स्टार्ट भयो कसरी कुरा अगाडि बढ्यो
So it was like मेरो फ्रेन्डले नेपाली guy हो भने अनि नेवार हो he talks very good नेवारी भनेर भन्यो हैन and then अब त्यहाँ त I used to live with a Sri Lankan, Indian and म तीनजना कोठामा so English was the only language that we could communicate with and Bangalore very few नेवारहरु पनि like friendsहरु त्यस्तो हुन्थ्यो so this guy after he came to know that I can speak in Newari like बोलिरहा हुन्थ्यो my first thing was because I had that impression he's such a snob I was like उल्ले बोलेन भने म त बोल्नेवाला छैन but then my friend stayed with me for like almost 2 weeks and I think every day he was there at my place with my friend so teso hunda like and he always needs a person that he can bully ani huncha ni tyo jiskai basne rishutai basne and I was that person for him कराइरहन्थ्यो कमेन्ट गरिरहन्थ्यो मलाई रिस उठाइरहने and all so that's how we became friends.
People become friends because you know they actually like something about each other or they say something good about each other. तपाईहरुकोमा चाहिँ opposite नै भएछ almost.
I tease people who I like, no.
He's later I came to he teases only the ones he's close to and he's comfortable with. अनि no, I also used to give it back to him. I mean, दुईजना एकदमै उ गर्दा हुन्थे. But actually, then I used to help him a lot in obviously dating my friend. He should be so grateful to me. Because 2 weeks about 2 weeks छुट्टी थियो, she came and then she had to go back to a hostel. It was nunsहरूको hostel, very strict, हैन, केटाहरूले त निकाल्नै नपाउने. So he used to take me to bring her out of the hostel. Okay? So I used to go, ulai nikalera, then they used to talk.
I don't remember.
Yeah, right.
Kati help
erased it out of your memory.
And we used to always move around in groups. Bangalore was a very fun place for students, so we always hanging around, going places. And unaru chai aba they wanted to be on their own, and malai maska mari basthe hamlai uta jau bhanera timle milaideau न. So I think I was very good to him.
So when did it turn? Feelings katikera change भयो त?
उसलाई सोध्नु पर्ने, ऊ हो सबै गर्नु पर्यो, घरबार गर्ने त.
Please भन्नुस् न, please share with us.
I think college days, we had a lot of friends, common friends were there. And then as I got to know her, चिनी सकेपछि अनि बोलचाल पनि थियो, we used to keep talking, communicating. So I found her very nice, genuine. I enjoyed her company. It wasn't planned as such, so we just got along. And we just got along.
There's always a turning point.
Yes.
जसमा चाहिँ आफूलाई फिल हुन्छ कि ए मलाई त यो मान्छे राम्रो लाग्दो रहेछ, मन पर्दो रहेछ, maybe I have feelings for this person भन्ने त हुन्छ नि त. So what was that turning point? There has to be something. We were like literally enjoying the company, यता उता घुम्यो, movie हेर्यो, all that भइरहेको थियो. But then अब सानो नेपाली community हुन्थ्यो Bangalore, everybody used to know everyone. So it really spread among the thing, like these two are going around, these two are going around भनेर, So once it was so funny. Do you remember going to that? We both went, okay, we need to talk. Let's go to a restaurant where there's nobody. Without any friends.
Yeah, without any friends. So we went and we said, like, now everybody in Bangalore, all these Nepalese are already saying that Srijana, you all are going around. So are we going around or aren't we going around? So it was such a weird thing, It was more like Bhairabada pressurized, like these guys are going around. So we had to tell yes or no. Okay, so
what was the decision?
So
I think we decided we are going around.
Yeah,
but for me, it was more, she was in a different college in Bishops and I was in engineering. Ani chutti ko time चाहिँ अलग-अलग हुन्थ्यो. So at one point, we were seeing each other for a while. I mean, we were enjoying each other's company and going around Vanu. And then I had to come home because I had engineering holidays and she didn't have. So when I'm here for engineering holidays, my friends called me up and said, "Hey, Srijana, the club sub gairach cha केटाहरुसँग के हो भन्छ." And I was like really agitated and I called everyone and where is she, who is she with, and then I realized that I'm like really
I
really like her
way.
So that was a point maybe. And I can't dance, and she loves dancing and going to clubs, and I have 2 left feet. I hate dancing, very conscious. But in college days, I only used to dance with her so that she doesn't dance with anyone else.
Oh, wow. You are such a bad dancer. No, dance na garne bhannu huncha ni. Ani so we were since we hadn't told each other like, okay, yes, we are going around this one. So when you went home, I felt I was free to do what I want, like, I mean, I can go out with friends and I didn't know he was that possessive about it. So but he's always been, why I wasn't serious is he's Bangalore days he's always been surrounded with girls, every time with girls. Usko घुम्ने भनेकै केटीहरुसँगै हुन्थ्यो. क्लबमा जाने पनि he's more interested, को आउँदैछ. So always girls. So I never really, I thought that was his nature, like जोसँग पनि आफ्नै साथीसँग was he was
dating, yeah.
अनि त्यस्तो थियो. So I really didn't think that त्यस्तो senseमा.
So after the holiday trip, त्यसपछि हजुर like you realized भयो कि maybe he's serious.
No, actually more like त्यो restaurant मा कुरा गरे, like, okay, I mean, if somebody asks, obviously friends is I go around with him भनेर सोध्थ्यो हैन. अनि नो भनेर भन्थ्यो हैन. अब एकजनालाई हैन, दुईजनालाई हैन, कति जनाले सोध्न थालिसक्यो. Then we talked about it and we said, okay, we say yes, we are going around.
All right, on that note, let's take our first break as a show ma. Thank you so much. यारको एकदम पुरानो मेमोरिज हामीसँग शेयर गरिदिनु भएकोमा I hope he won't be mad that he started saying all these things on it.
I know. That's why he's so quiet.
Yeah. On that note, हामी एउटा छोटो ब्रेक लिन चाहन्छौँ. Only on Colors Home Appliances presents Jeevan Saathi. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by Colors Home Appliances. Sajila bhayo zindagi.
स्वागत छ यहाँलाई कलर्स होम अप्लायन्सेस प्रेजेन्ट जीवन साथीमा म मालविका र आज हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ सौरभ ज्योति र सृजना शाक्य ज्योति. सो यहाँले 5-6 इयर्स त्यसपछि अलिक सिरियसली नै आई गेस एकअर्कासँग रिलेसनशिपमा बस्नुभयो होइन. What was the most funniest memories? Because I know Saurabh sir is such a funny guy and हामीसँग पनि कति मिटिङ्सहरुमा यता उता भेट्दा जहिले पनि जोक हानेर आउनुहुन्छ. Sometimes serious भएको हो कि साच्चै भनेको हो कि भनेर सोध्नुपर्छ के. What has been the most funniest moments?
During the college days, the days that we were going around.
Funniest embarrassing moments used to be, even now I never carry money. So we used to go out. I took her out for dinner once, and then suddenly I realized I don't have money to pay for the bill. पैसै छैन. So I told तिमी एकछिन पर्ख म गएर चाहिँ पैसा लिएर आउँछु भनेर. So I left her in the restaurant with a hot lemon and I said, be drinking that, I'll go. Then I went to my friend's place who I hadn't met for like 5 years. And I went and he suddenly saw me and he said, hey Saurabh. I said, yeah, we'll talk later. Just give me like $500 first. And 500 रुपैयाँ दौडेर पैसा तिरेर आए.
What is more funnier for you, moments?
I think funny moments भन्दा पनि we literally Bangalore we used to have so much nightlife that we used to be loafing whole night and then sleeping the whole day. त्यस्तो हुन्थ्यो. And he used to have a car. Of those days, not everyone could. अब हामी students थियौँ, we didn't have a त्यो गाडी साडी थिएन, so he had to be always there. And he's literally falling asleep and driving everywhere every night. लिनै नसके पनि
I hope your son and daughter will not watch this show. Do they know what you guys have been up to?
I don't think they should know all this.
That was so funny. So 5-6 years को dating पछि अब जुन marriage ceremony को कुरा आयो हैन. यहाँको parents लाई कतिखेर भन्नु भयो कि okay, there's Srijana in my life, there is Saurabh in my life. What was their reaction?
Bangalore मा हुँदा I didn't Bangalore मा हुँदा I think college days मा you really don't think कि म बिहा गर्छु. You don't think about marriage as such. So मेरो उसमा चाहिँ के थियो भने we are going around till the time we are in Bangalore. Then I'll be going somewhere, he'll be going somewhere. So
like that?
Yeah, of course. किनभने मेरो bachelor's सक्यो and if I wanted I could have gone back to Bangalore to do my masters हैन. तर मलाई थाहा थियो कि Bangalore फर्केर masters गर्न गयो भने I'll never study seriously भनेर. So I thought म काठमाडौँमा पढ्छु भनेर. So I enrolled in KU मा for MBA. So त्यसो हुँदा चाहिँ अब distance all that पहिला जस्तो यहाँ अब न मोबाइलहरु हुन्थ्यो न इमेल्सहरु हुन्थ्यो. It had to be that expensive STD ISD calls that we had to do. So त्यो distance हुन्छ भनेर थाहा थियो. So Bangalore मा हुनाजेलसम्म I don't think we committed to each other for future जस्तो. It's only after he finished उसको engineering 1 more year बाँकी थियो. Then he came back to Kathmandu. And I was studying in KU and he had this big bike which made a lot of noise every time we started. त्यो लिएर every time KU को उसमा आउने. मेरो break time आउँथ्यो and it used to make such a loud sound that every time the teacher would look at me in class मा मलाई त guilty feel हुने, डरै लाग्ने. Everybody knew ल Saurabh आयो तल सृजना भेट्न भनेर. अब we didn't realize that Kathmandu अब त्यो बेला quite conservative, सानो पनि थियो and we were still Bangalore मा जस्तै घुमेर बस्थ्यो. Then obviously people started seeing in Kathmandu, everyone started saying, hey, यिनीहरु like कहाँ जहिले पनि घुमिरहन्छ, and उ त हेलमेट लाएर बस्थ्यो, उसको मुख चाहिँ म त अब हेलमेट पनि छैन हैन, बाइकमा बसेर घुमिरहन्थे काठमाडौँमा. So lot of people started seeing हैन,
फेरि उनीहरुले पनि कुरा गर्न थाल्यो होला हैन.
Who are you going on with? हेलमेट लाएपछि चिन्दै छैन.
So अब उसको उसको एउटै त त्यो कालो ठुलो बाइक थियो त्यति बेला त नर्मल बाइकहरू मात्रै पाउँथ्यो काठमाडौँमा एन्ड दिस गाई दिस बिग बाइक त्यसै पनि अटेन्सन ड्र्याग गर्ने अनि आइ एम सिटिङ बिहाइन्ड हिम अनि घुमिरहेछ त्यसपछि त मेरो मम्मीले चाहिँ तिमीलाई मलाई त कतिजनाले भनिसक्यो तिम्रो छोरीलाई देखेको बाइकमा तिम्रो छोरीलाई देखेको वाट आर यु अल डुइङ भनेर के गरिरहेको तिमीहरू आर यु गाइज इभन सिरियस भनेर मेरो फ्यामिली वाज लट ओपन अबाउट इट he comes from a very joint family, quite strict and all that. And I think because of that, sabai kura गर्न थाल्यो, then you know family pressure भयो, like तिमीहरुको के हो तिमीहरुले you can't be loafing around openly त्यसरी अहिले भनेर. Then I think that's when, how did you tell? I don't know. I introduced him to my mother, father, like you know मेरो साथी हो, and they are quite liberal, so it was.
के भन्नु भएको थियो यता?
Actually, even before here, when my parents were visiting me in college, we had made a plan. We had made a plan. But we were serious. I mean, and I wanted my parents to know that I was going around with her. So I said, "Mela jane bhanera." I took my dad, mom, and I told her be in the mela. And then sabai mela ma gayo. And there roti ping ma thiyo. So I had to go up on the roti ping to see where she is. अब मोबाइल पनि छैन के पनि छैन त्यो बेला त. सो वी आर अन द रोड टिपिङ. आई सेड हैन रोड टिपिङमै जाने भनेर. रोड टिपिङमा माथि गएपछि यसो हेरेर कहाँ छ हेर्ने अनि बल्ल आई स्पटेड her बल्ल. And after I spotted her, then I took my parents in that direction. And they knew somewhat. And then त्यहाँ चाहिँ देखेको थियो अनि त्यो पछि they also knew. I mean अब Kathmandu is a small place, as she said, there were rumors. And then later I told her that you know I'm seeing her and I'm serious about her भन्दा. अनि parents were okay, then let's meet her भनेर चाहिँ. And then I think then the formal procedure started.
Actually usko grandfather and my grandfather, because they were both traders in Tibet, Newari traders. So family wise they knew each other. Ani मेरो sasu and my mom studied when they were in Kalimpong. They studied together, so that way they knew who each other चाहिँ चिन्थ्यो. तर अब formally अनि like he told his family and they said okay we want to meet her भनेर हैन. अनि मलाई भन्यो उले सडनली आएर आज डिनर जानु पर्छ, मेरो फ्यामिली वान्ट्स टु मिट यु भने. मेरो त हालतै खराब त्यसपछि हैन. म त नजाने what am I going to say भने कति जना भनेको त उसको त फेरि कति जना के फ्यामिली
joint family. So we were like you know and actually we studied together.
In kindergarten.
Yeah, in kindergarten.
Oh really?
We were together.
Did you figure that out later?
Yeah. And her brother is my friend. Because he was in Himalaya in Khorshong. So I know her brother, elder brother Sudeep. So we went out for dinner and there were like 14 of us this side and Sudeep and her on the other side.
I'm not going alone, you also come along with me.
First time भेट्नु भयो family members like.
And I was placed right in front of my sasu. It was like this. म त यति नर्भस, आई एट सो मच द नर्भस
मैले सोचिरहेको थिएँ हजुरले खाना कसरी खानु भयो भनेर. You did the opposite.
I just couldn't stop. म त यति नर्भस. Whatever they would ask, I tell दाइलाई भन न भनेर. म त खाएको खै.
के लगाएर जानुभयो त्यो दिनमा?
अब कहाँ है, आई न्यू अब उसले भने कुर्ता लाएर जानुपर्छ भने अब उसको त जोइन्ट फ्यामिली. I had to go buy a kurta because I didn't have a kurta.
I realized that. That's why I asked you that question.
अनि गएर कुर्ता किनेर लगाएर गयो. One time चाहिँ उसको mom side of family भेट्न जानु पर्यो. One time चाहिँ उसको dad side.
Oh wow.
So both the time I had to go and buy kurta and come. I can't go same kurta लाएर फेरि.
So कहिले पनि कतै पनि एक्कासी marriage proposal जस्तो भन्ने भएन हैन. अरूले कुरा गरिरहेछ यस्तो यस्तो त्यही सन्दर्भमा ल भेटाइदिनु त भनेर भेट्ने क्रम नै भयो क्या है. सो त्यसपछि उहाँहरूको अप्रुभल त आयो I guess. That's what I would like to believe, eh? Maybe with time, but I'm sure it did. It's already been 18 years you guys have been both in married. How did it feel initial stages ma विवाह गरिसकेपछि like casually एकअर्कालाई चिन्नु हैन relationship मा हुनु र विवाह पश्चात त के चेन्जेसहरु त हुन्छ नि त हैन. त्यो मोमेन्ट चाहिँ कस्तो थियो initial phases ma?
I think I was glad because then she was at home with me and I was
going out,
married and going out. But I think for her, I think it makes a lot of difference, especially for your partner, for the spouse, because especially coming from a nuclear family to a joint family, on that चाहिँ त्यो adjust गर्न चाहिँ एकदमै गाह्रो हुन्छ. एक किसिमले त्यो गाह्रो पनि हुन्छ र लाइफस्टाइल पनि चेन्ज हुने हुनाले आफ्नो घर छोडेर यता आउँदा चाहिँ सो आई वाज ट्राइङ टु बी एज considerate as possible, but still.
What does that say?
She has her complaints, but I think things turned out all right.
Well, I supported Gorina.
No, it was literally like 2 weeks before. Once it was हाम्रो फेरि नेवारमा चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ बिहा गर्नु 6 महिना अगाडि नै त्यो सुपारी दिएर we confirm हैन. So 6 months भइसकेपछि obviously अब सबै relatives-हरुले थाहा पाए. Then every time I meet someone, they would tell me like, you know, Saurabh ko ta yatro thulo family cha, yesto conservative, timi kasari bascha, timi ta testo bani nai na. Like they had seen the way I'm very carefree, malai ta kehi matlabai hudaina thiyo हैन. And how will you adjust भनेर अनि त्यो उनीहरुको मात्रै कुरा सुनेर I started getting really worried. नत्र भए that thing wasn't there in my mind कि how will I stay or join family हो भन्ने दिमागमै आयो. So 2 weeks before बिहा हुनुलाई I said म त बिहा नगर्ने.
And she's like, she doesn't want to get married. And
oh my god.
And she started crying. त्यहाँ घरमा त रुवाबासी एक्लो छोरी हैन अनि त्यहाँ त she started crying. She's saying I don't want to get married 2 weeks before marriage. And I'm like, okay, now you don't get married after 2 weeks. Then I couldn't just convince her, you know. So ultimately I broke down and I cried and then she agreed.
I said, oh God, now what do I do? I said, okay, let's marry.
Too late, Sal. Right, so that's a very good strategy. Very good strategy. I like the one but
I was so worried. त्यसपछि गए यति अब I used to get so confused. यत्रो ठुलो घरमा अनि फेरि यति धेरै जना मान्छे not used to it है. It took me quite some time to get used to the I mean मेरो friends-हरु later who met me after few years of marriage, they were like, we don't even recognize who you are anymore. They couldn't relate to me, they couldn't relate to my life, and I kind of thought like अब त्यस्तै हुने होला बिहा पछि म्यारेज सबै केटीहरुको यस्तै हुने होला. त्यो बेला फेरि त्यो कन्सेप्ट पनि थिएन कि इट्स योर लाइफ यु आफ्नो गर्ने त्यस्तो भन्ने नै थिएन हैन. यु आर अ बुहारी एन्ड यु अड्याप्ट भन्ने मात्रै कन्सेप्ट थियो. सो my whole thing was I need to adapt. It doesn't matter whether I like it or don't like it, or I need to adapt to
but
this
now
family.
You changed,
I was about
you
to
changed the whole
that.
family then.
No.
Slowly, yeah.
Yeah, but there were like 50 people, you know. Even I find it still difficult because it's a huge joint family. And when we have a family gathering, हाम्रो 40-50 जना relatives गरेर सबै हुन्छ.
Those relatives.
अनि being the newlywed, बुहारी भइसकेपछि अब त्यहाँ घरमा newlywed भएपछि she has to go and ढोकु all the seniors. हुँदा she went and ढोकु the maid also because she doesn't
हैन अब त्यत्रो जना छ.
I know that feeling.
अब ढोकेन भने हेर त कस्तो अब बुहारी हेर ढोकेन भन्छ हैन. So it used to be all this.
Okay, those really good funny moments. In this note, we have to take another short break. We'll be right back only on Colors Home Appliances present Jeevan Saathi. We'll be right back. Kattai na janu wala.
Brought to you by Colors Home Appliances. Sajila bhayo zindagi.
स्वागत छ यहाँलाई कलर्स होम अप्लायन्सेस प्रेजेन्ट जीवन साथीमा. रमाइलो कुराकानी गर्ने क्रममा अब हामीसँग तपाईहरुलाई चिन्ने केही व्यक्तिहरुको सानो शॉर्ट भिडियो चाहिँ हामी हेरौँ है त.
They are very romantic, both of them, and they are loving, caring, and as for the chemistry, it's like fries with ketchup. Better cook between Saurabh and Sri definitely is a better cook. She didn't know how to cook before she was married, but after she got married, then she learned how to bake and cook. She makes the best cheesecake, she makes the best carrot cake, and she makes very good fried rice, and lots of things. I mean, lots more. She makes. I can't remember, but she definitely she's a better cook. When we all had to go to Pokhara or Chitwan, I can't remember exactly, but and I went with them in one condition, that I blackmailed Saurabh to let Sri share a room with me because I get so scared of sleeping alone. Yeah, I guess that was the funniest moment we shared together. Yeah, I think so. Between the two of them, I would say Saurabh is romantic, and yeah, I would say Saurabh is romantic.
I think Saurabh is a bit more romantic than Srijana. Since the dating days, I've noticed he's the one always to cuddle up and hold the hands. I remember those Bangalore days when we were in college, and in the weekends we used to have momo parties. Each of us would chip in 25 bucks and we would have momos, tomato chutney and port wine. And guess what? We never had momo vessels there, and we used to literally steam momos on a chunni, a very thin cloth. Saurabh and Srijana as a couple, I would say they're very affectionate with the right proportion of understanding and respect for each other. I wouldn't be wrong if I say they're like bubbles of a champagne. 3 words for Saurabh would be limited edition collector. For Srijana, it'll be like she's very meticulous, very organized, and of course, gymaholic. Saurabh, he's definitely a better cook than Srijana because he's so good at cooking stories every time.
So what is that thing about where तपाईले चाहिँ room share गर्नु पर्ने थियो उहाँसँग तपाईहरु दुई जना चाहिँ as a couple जानु भएको थियो? She was single त्यतिखेर.
Yeah, she hadn't got married. She got married much later.
So it actually did happen.
Like अब घुम्न जाऊ भने she's like त मसँग सुत्नु पर्छ. And she wants to come but she cannot think. I said हुन्छ I will तिमीसँगै बस्छु हैन.
तपाईहरुको विवाह भइसक्यो थियो त्यतिखेर?
Yeah.
Okay.
अब यहाँ त कहाँ यतिकै जानु त हाम्रो त खुट्टै काट्दिन्थ्यो होला. मेरो त हैन उसको काट्दिन्थ्यो.
Newlyweds and she wants to sleep with my wife. And then that's not acceptable.
So दुईटा contradictory कुरा आयो हैन. सिन्धुले चाहिँ she said you're a better cook. Rita ma'am said that you're a better cook. Now we don't know who's the actual better cook here, I guess.
Of course I'm the better cook.
Yeah. No, in cooking stories.
He's good at that.
She's the only person who I've actually cooked for. She was having exams भइरहेको थियो र उ पढिरहेको थियो अनि मैले भने तिमी पढ म पकाइदिन्छु भनेर.
Bangalore-मा.
Bangalore.
बिहा भएपछि त छैन.
अनि मैले फ्राइड राइस बनाइदिएको थिएँ नि. सोध्नु बनाएको थिएँ कि थिएन फ्राइड राइस?
भनेपछि त्यसपछिको 18 वर्षसम्म त केही पनि बनाउनु भएको छैन रहेछ.
त्यो बेला पनि केही बनाएन. फ्राइड राइस हैज क्वाइट सरप्राइज भयो. बनाउनु पनि आउँदो रहेछ, उलाई कुकिङ पनि आउँदो रहेछ केटालाई त भने. या बना. ही कम्स विथ चामलमा सिधा हुन्छ नि सबै हालेर चामलै नपकाइकिन के.
के थाहा पकाएको छैन कहिले.
फ्राइड राइस लिटरली फ्राइड द चामल विथ अंडा एभ्रीथिङ. So you can imagine how good a cook he is.
So since then I haven't cooked.
Oh my god. So you have like 2 beautiful babies now, Chora sa Shriyans, and Chori sa Suhasini. Parenthood le tabarko relationship like कसरी change गर्यो when you had your firstborn?
Firstborn, I think I was really overwhelmed, busy. मलाई त यता उता केही सोच्ने पनि फुर्सद नै. Kid was the only center of the thing. मेरो whole world was revolving around him. But I'm sure he had a lot of complaints like तिमीले त मलाई attention नै दिन छोडिसक्यो तिमीले. And I'm like अब बच्चा त्यत्रो वहाँ रोइरहेछ, what attention हुन्छ नि.
You take the baby भन्नु पर्थ्यो नि.
हैन. So I don't know, you tell, how did you feel? I was so busy with the kid.
I thought I was firstborn, Shreyans, very happy. The moment he came out of the operation theatre, I went with him because त्यो धेरै फिल्महरुमा त्यो बच्चाहरु mix match हुने हुन्छ नि. So suddenly someone puts a tag and you get the wrong baby भनेपछि. So I didn't even stay back with her at the theatre. I went behind my son. They put him in a bed and I called my brother and I said, that's my son. then I went down to see her. But I think I was very happy. I think I love kids. So I think with my son and then again with my daughter, so I love to spoil them.
I know he spoils them no matter how much I try to discipline them. And especially it's very difficult to feed kids who are fussy eaters, and I had to really put in so much effort just to feed one meal. Ani dinner time sakisakeko huन्थ्यो सबैको, and I tell him just look after the baby, म खाना खाएर आउँछु. अब his way of looking after is त्यो बच्चालाई चलाएर उफ्राएर हुन्छ नि and by the time I come to the room बच्चाले सबै निकाल्दिसक्यो कि oh god एकचोटी होइन दुईचोटी होइन मलाई त यस्तो रिस उठ्थ्यो देखेर
They used to enjoy it.
Oh please.
So one is the good cop, one is the bad cop.
He keeps telling ma bigarne ho bachhaharलाई I'll do whatever they say. You are the one who's supposed to scold. Timi gali gara hai bhanera I'm the villain.
So Saurabh sir, your interesting hobby pani I don't know if it's a hobby or a passion interest. You like collecting how do I put it?
Collectibles.
Everything.
Collectibles like figurines or haina. So Batman, Superman, it's just animated characters or anything else that you like to collect?
It's scale models, cars, motorcycles, and of course figurines. Marvel, DC, duitai.
You would say interest say kati bela dekhi start bhayo?
I think since college, when I've been collecting since almost 1999 dekhi, or over 20 years I've been collecting. So I mean, people see and they say, oh, you have such a huge collection, but it's not something that I bought. 1-2 वर्षमा यो 20औं वर्ष 20-25 वर्षै भइसक्यो मैले कलेक्ट गरेर सो त्यो जुन स्केल कलेक्टिबल्स छ पहिलादेखि कलेजदेखि नै एउटा दुईटा किन्थे अब त्यो बेला बढी पैसा हुँदैन थियो धेरै महँगो थियो वी हैड अ लिमिटेड बजेट सो 1-2 whatever I could afford at that time किनेर राख्थे now
how does that make you feel? Is that like a whole section of house?
It's all been thrown out. It was in the room while I could dominate her for a while. First few years of marriage, it was in my room, but now everything is out of my room. It's in my garage, and then it went to my office.
I'm sure baby पछि त्यो किनभने मुखमा हाल्छ नि त उनीहरुले सानसानो
त्यो भन्दा ठाउँै छैन कति जना आउने बच्चाको नि सामान राख्ने कि उसको नि त्यो खेलौना सजाइ राख्ने भनेर अब निकाल्न सबै नो इट इज खेलौना because everywhere we travel बच्चाहरु त कता कता उही खेलौना पसलमा छिरिरहेको हुन्छ नि मलाई त यति वाक्क लाग्छ है and then he loves to collect watches उसको त के इन्ट्रेस्ट के he collects this miniature liquor हैन अनि यति धेरै I said like मान्छेहरुको एउटा हबी दुईटा हबी भने how can you start collecting everything you see हैन अनि पछि मैले हुने मात्र भयो त स्वास्नी पनि कतिवटा कलेक्ट गरिसक्यो होला
यो one piece
जेलमा जान्छ नि त अनि my friends tell me like तिमी त लिमिटेड एडिसन होला सौरभलाई यति लिमिटेड एडिसन किन्नु इच्छा छ तिम्रो टाउकोमा लिमिटेड एडिसन देखेथ्यो होला उले
That's why रिता बाबुले भन्नुभएको थियो लिमिटेड एडिसन कलेक्टर भनेर to describe him in 3 words भन्दाखेरि oh that is so funny how does it तपाईहरुले अब 25th anniversary को लागि के सोच्नु भएको छ 23 years त भइसक्यो एकअर्कालाई चिनेको हैन 18 years विवाह गरेको भयो 25th anniversary मा चाहिँ के सोच्नु भएको छ कि छैन
I think every anniversary I surprise her I've stopped last few years अब gift त किन्ने मैले छोडिसके किनभने I mean she buys what she wants and I said okay buy what you want that's an anniversary gift but I always make it a point to at least give her a bouquet of flowers I did
yes please say yes
so on the 25th I'm waiting for a surprise from her she's going to organize everything
yeah organizing I can but don't expect some weird collectible to come
So यसै नोटमा आजको हाम्रो लास्ट ब्रेक हामी लिन चाहन्छौं कतै नजानु होला only on Colors Home Appliances presents Jeevan Saathi will be right back
brought to you by Colors Home Appliances सजिलो भयो जिन्दगी
Welcome back to Colors Home Appliances presents Jeevan Saathi. As you can see, हामीले यहाँ के सामानहरु राखेका छौं. अबको game changer हो यो. That is competition between the two of you. That is हामीसँग this is an inspiration from one of our TV shows here in Himalaya television हैन. हामीसँग 4 TT balls छ each. There are 4 cups. कसले चाहिँ छिटो 1 मिनेट भित्रमा कसले चाहिँ छिटो with the chopstick है त्यो पनि.
I think you can give me the gift because I know she's very bad with chopsticks.
Really? Okay. So you अलिकति सार्दिउ. ल म टाइमिङ गर्छु है त You can hold the chopsticks first.
Saurabh Jyoti.
Wait.
I don't know how I even hold this ball with the chopstick.
Okay. And your time starts now.
You want handicap? So you want handicap? Yeah. You can't be winning, yeah? Nine seconds,
yeah, but she did put it.
I let her win. How do you do that? You're not good with chopsticks.
Students are हुन्छ नि मैले अस्ति पनि कहिले मेन्सन गरिरहेको छु those students who say that oh मलाई के पनि आउँदैन they always come first. I think she must be like that. Congratulations. So Byanjan oil a product छ हामीसँग. Thank you so much for sponsoring this gift. This is for you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And we also have another gift voucher that is from Tranquility Spa.
Oh wow.
So you get a couple session as well. This is for you as well. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now we have another game. यसमा चाहिँ हामीले यहाँहरुलाई एकअर्काको बारेमा के प्रश्न सोध्छौं. So सृजना जीलाई म सौरभ सरको बारेमा सोध्छु, यहाँलाई म सृजना म्यामको बारेमा सोध्छु है त. अनि त्यतिखेर तपाईहरुले भन्नु पर्ने हुन्छ त्यसको आन्सर राइट हो कि होइन. So you have to be very honest.
Be honest.
I don't know if you'll be honest. I know she'll be honest.
उले त म जित्छ भनेर सबै नो भन्छ.
Who should I ask first?
Anyone, your choice.
I'll ask you first, Ella. Okay. Wahako favorite holiday destination?
She doesn't have a favorite holiday destination, but she likes to explore new places every time. Somewhere where we haven't been, and she plans all the trips.
That's true.
Okay. Her favorite TV series?
She doesn't watch TV. She watches Dilbu Sanjeev's show and a lot of interviews of politicians. That's what she watches.
Yes.
कसरी हराउने पनि भन्न नमिल्यो. उठ्ने बित्तिकै सुरुमा उहाँले के गर्नुहुन्छ हरेक दिन?
I think she gets up and goes to the bathroom.
I think I wake you up also.
So what's the regime that you do as soon as you wake up? Like wake up does not mean getting out of bed, but waking up also means waking up. आँखा खोल्ने बित्तिकै.
आँखा खोल्ने बित्तिकै. Yeah, I go straight to the bathroom because I'll be late for gym. And that will delay my everything. So that's the first thing I do.
And I try and stay in bed as long as possible before I'm pulled out.
Okay. अर्को प्रश्न छ. उहाँको favorite makeup brand?
MAC. So yes.
उहाँले गर्नु भएको सबैभन्दा गाह्रो प्रोजेक्ट अहिलेसम्मको?
I think Garo project in the early days, now she's doing after a lot of businesses, which is much like the more she works, it's easier for me. I plan early retirement, but I think the most difficult project that she did was actually organizing in the event management. Naya company खोला थियो वहाँ she and Bauzu, and those days we had a lot of Made in Nepal ko yearly exhibitions huntyo. So I think, and then we started another Awning project in the inception. So I think that at that time was the most difficult time, most challenging one.
Yes. She likes Thai or Vietnamese? Sorry. Thai or Vietnamese?
Thai.
Yeah. Oh God.
What is the one thing she wants to change about you?
I hope not me. I think she wants me to stop buying what I like buying, all the collectibles and my motorcycles, and stop spending.
Yes, yes, that's true. The only reason we fight is because he spends too much.
So 7 on 7. Full on. Now you have to the tie you'll have to lose it. Saurabh sir most challenging project so far?
Saurabh most challenging project would be, I think maybe when he was Barkar he had become the president of NYEF Bhanera Young Entrepreneurs Co, and that organization itself was very young. So to establish it, to really सबैलाई चिनाउन, प्रोजेक्ट्सहरु ल्याउन, त्यसलाई गराउन, he really put in a lot of work for that organization in the initial phases. So I guess that time.
Is it true?
True.
Wahako pant size?
I know his waist size.
Say waist
36.
No, 42. What? I know. No, it's like 42.
46.
No, I'm 28. Plus 6. 34.
34. How nearly?
What? Plus 0 boys again already. What makes him happy?
Definitely when those collectibles of his order garera, when it reaches home, which he doesn't tell me before, and suddenly it's there in the room. That's what I can see. He's like a kid. Then he won't sleep the whole night, fiddle around. That's what makes him happy. Is
that true?
And you, of course.
No, now you have to say, is that correct or not?
Correct. Gali khala ni ta भन्नु.
So भनेपछि उहाँको 3टा बच्चा छ.
Oh, seriously?
Bike or traveling? Which would be?
Definitely bike.
Traveling on the bike.
I had a feeling you're going to say that.
I take her wherever we go.
So bike. First
Yeah, correct.
Bike.
What is the last thing he does before falling asleep?
Last thing is, he is, I think, I know he's on his phone watching things, and when I look at it, he's watching, I think, what to buy next. I think that's what he's always seeing, you know, scrolling and, okay, next one.
Stop looking at what I'm watching.
Is that true?
Most of it.
Yeah. Newari or Thakali?
Thakali.
Yeah, Thakali.
His favorite holiday destination?
Actually, I don't think he has, because both of us have never said, oh, this is really, let's go again. His favorite holiday destination, since I plan everything, that has to be his favorite, the new places that I take him.
Is that true?
Yeah, true.
Okay, so that means automatically you have won.
Oh, your waist size.
So this is a gift for the two of you that you can utilize. Colors Home Appliances le हामीलाई 5,000 को discount voucher दिनु भएको छ. So their store is at World Trade Center, Tripura. So whenever you go and buy something there, you can get a 5,000 को discount.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And Mansi, or a question so I think which we missed is how is it working together as a couple? तपाईहरु दुवैजनाले एउटा कम्पनीमा हेर्नुहुन्छ हैन सँगसँगै पनि काम गर्नुहुन्छ.
I think there are pros and cons. For me, the pros is that I think she's very, as Rita said, she's very dedicated, hardworking, attention to detail, meticulous, and and she's very capable. So I think she's handling the chief branding with the marketing, media, everything. So मेरो लागि चाहिँ काम एकदमै हल्का भएको छ. I want to take early retirement. Maybe she can that rate. So I think I'm very very proud of her, and I support her in her work. That's the pro. And of course the company is doing well after she's joined, much better, because she's taken a lot of responsibility. But cons is that when we come home from office बाट घर आउँदा पनि आधा भन्दा कुरा चाहिँ कामको यो भइराछ त्यो भइराछ भनेर कामको बढी कुरा हुने हुनाले maybe that is the con अलिकति.
Yeah, I agree to that. Sometimes काम सकिदैन, or we're starting new project, then at home also we're only talking about that free time पनि, so that I think is not good actually.
So on that note, thank you so much हाम्रो शोमा आइदिनु भएकोमा, and we hope to see much more fun moments with the two of you. Thank you so much once again. तपाईहरु जानुभन्दा अगाडि we would like to take a picture with you.
Of course.
Brought to you by Colors Home Appliances. Sajilo bhayo zindagi.